Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be introducing to you guys the Dessertathon. So I know that we literally just started the May the Force Read With You Readathon yesterday, but now I'm here to announce another readathon that I will be co-hosting with a bunch of amazing co-hosts, and that's called the Dessertathon. The way the Dessertathon works is it's essentially a readathon based on baked goods, aka my little unicorn cookie here. I already took a bite out of it because these things are delicious. But yeah, so the readathon is based on all things sweet, so desserts, and it runs from the entire month of June, so June 1st to June 30th. We have some really fun team names here, and I'm going to name them all off for you guys, and it's really fun because each team has its own like genre specific books that if you read those books, you get extra points for your team. And that's another thing. This is a team based like competitive readathon, so we're all trying to gain points for our teams and overall be the winning team in the end. The best part about this is you get to choose your own team. So I am going to go over the options now so you can know what teams are available for you guys. Okay, so the first team I'm going to tell you about is my team, and so that is Celestial Cupcakes. I know, right? Such a great name. All of these are actually really good names, but I'm proud to be on the Cupcakes team because whenever we have cupcakes in the house, I devour them like quickly. They do not last very long. I love cupcakes. Sometimes I'll have like 3 or 4 in a day, which is a lot for me because I'm not typically a sweets eater that much. That being said, I do have a lot of chocolate. But other than that, like traditional sweets, like I don't eat too much. I'm more of like a salty food person, but cupcakes are my weakness, okay? So it's perfect that this is my team. So if you are on Team Celestial Cupcakes, the books that you get extra points for reading are sci-fi or dystopian. I feel like it's my brand, so like it's perfect. So yeah, that's my team. So the next one is Spicy Shortcakes, and so this is Mariana's team. And so if you're on this team, you get extra points for reading spicy or steamy books. Then we have Red Velvet Royals, and this is Ashley's team. Now, if you're on this team, you get extra points for reading retellings or myths. Then we have Jane's team, which is Cozy Cookies. And so this one, you get extra points if you read romance, contemporary, or cozy mystery books. Then we have Pastry Pirates. I actually really think this name is super clever and super fun. And so this is Megan's team, and this is one where you get extra points if you read adventurous books. And lastly, we have Esme's team, which is Dessert Gins. And so this is to read books with dark fantasy, horror, or mystery in them. So like I said earlier, you can choose what team you want to be on. I'm going to put all the information in the description down below so you guys have the link to the sign up form where you sign up choosing your team. There's also going to be a link to the Discord that we have all the information in there as well. And then there's going to be a points tracking form that's not created yet, but it will be when June is closer to arriving. It makes sense that it's not ready yet because we're not going to be counting any points till June starts anyways. But that form, I'm assuming, will be available in the Discord, and we will probably I guess when I do my TBR video, I'll share it in that video description as well, so you guys have a link to the points tracker form. Now, the way this readathon is fun is because we are trying to complete recipes as teams. So each team has their own recipe, and the way that you complete recipes is by getting ingredients. So each ingredient has a prompt. Now, you can't double up with your books on prompts. However, you can use a prompt once you've completed it. So for example, you have an ingredient that you have completed. For example, salt. You can now use salt in any recipe that you want to make. So it kind of like that ingredient is a prompt that's transferable across the recipes. So like I said earlier, you get extra points for reading books in your team's genre. You get 2 points for every book you read that's a part of your team's genre. Then you get 5 points for every recipe ingredient you complete. And then if you complete a full recipe, you get 50 points. And if you complete your team's specific recipe, you get 80 points. So, like I said there, you can complete other teams' recipes. You don't have to do just yours. You will get more points if you do your team's recipe, but it's open for you to do like whatever one you want. All right, so now I'm going to go over each specific recipe for the teams. So for Celestial Cupcakes, Our recipe is chocolate cupcakes, and I mean, that's the best of both worlds. I love cupcakes, I love chocolate. Let's mash them together and make a delicious dessert. For Red Velvet Royals, you guys are going to be making red velvet cake. Totally makes sense. The spicy shortcakes are going to be making a strawberry shortcake. The Cozy Cookies team are sticking with the cookies and making our classic chocolate chip cookies. The Pastry Pirates are going to be making an apple turnover, which is one of my favorites. And for dessert gins, we have baklava. This is a very delicious treat, and I think if you have never tried baklava, you should definitely try it out. I also did this one in a different style because I realized that I was not recording when I did this one, so that's why this one is different. All right, so time to go over the basic ingredients list. So as you just saw the recipes, they each have ingredients for each recipe. And so those are the specific ones you need to complete your recipes. So I'm going to go over the list here and read off what all the ingredients are. So our basic ingredients are butter, which is slippery, so it keeps sliding off your TBR. Buttermilk, which is sour, so this is a book that's low on your TBR. Brown sugar, low or no expectations for this book. Cinnamon is spices, spice up your TBR, so a book that you think is going to give it a little extra spice. Eggs, in a dozen, so this is a book that is part of a series. Flour, back to the basics, this is a book from your favorite genre. Milk, substitutes, a white cover or not original cover. So by not original, it would probably be like a TV series adaptation cover or like a movie adaptation cover, something like that. Salt, salty, aka a tearjerker. Sugar, so this is sweet. This is going to be a feel-good book. And then vanilla, standard flavor, a book you keep saying you'll read. I know we all have this issue, so that one should not be hard to find. And then now I'm jumping over to our unique ingredients. So these are ones that will fit those. So we have apples, which is in season, so a book set in summer or autumn. Chocolate chips, Chocoholic. This is going to be a guilty pleasure read. Cocoa powder, unsweetened, so a nonfiction, classic, or serious toned. Nuts, chopped. So this is going to be a book chosen by a friend, pet, or anything else, and you have to choose from 3 options. Puff pastry, so this is puffed up. This is going to be a hyped book. Philado, this is very thin, so a novella or a short story. Red food coloring, Seeing Red. This is a book with red on the cover. Strawberries, Keeping Fresh. I really like this prompt. That's like so original. This is published in the last 12 months. Vinegar, acidic, get it over with. So this is to continue or finish a series. And then lastly, we have whipped cream. This is whip it up, outside your usual genre. So those are all the ingredient prompts. Those are all the recipe prompts. I'm really excited to be taking part in this readathon because I feel like it's very creative and super fun. And I'm just excited to help my team do the best we can. I also love that we are sci-fi dystopian. So I think we're going to have a really fun time with that. And that just gives me an excuse to add more sci-fi dystopian books to my TBR. So hell yeah. June is also Pride Month. So I will be trying to add like LGBTQ plus books into my TBR as well. So I'm going to try and get as many books that have that rep that are also sci-fi and dystopian. That'll be a fun way to like kind of like blend my TBR together. And I'm excited to see like what books I come up with. If you have any suggestions about books that are like kind of fitting both those genres, definitely put that in the comments down below. And that's it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think of this readathon. Let me know if you're going to be participating, and tell me all that in the comments down below. And like I said earlier, all the information will be in the description, as well as the links to my co-host channels, so you can go check them out as well. Props to my co-hosts. They honestly put so much work into creating this readathon. I'm kind of one that just like kind of got brought in at the end, and I'm super thankful and super excited to be a part of it. But yeah, they did all the work and all the like groundwork and everything for this, so props to them. Anyways, if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as linked by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and until next time, keep on reading.